Dear friends, welcome back. In this video, I'd like to go on our journey of pen testing. The machine would be Dina on the Vulnhub. The link will be added into the description section below. So you can download and play this machine if you want. Before we move forward, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So without further ado, let's just get started. We can switch into the Kali Linux VM. Above all, we need to identify the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use is netdiscover. Netdiscover need to use sudo to run. And I'd like to autocomplete this command. Yeah, as you can see over here, the IP address of target could be identified as 252. So what are we going to do next? We need to do the port scanning with a map. To save time, I've already done that earlier. So for now, we just get out the result of a map scanning. As you can see over here, I used the options like scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, followed by the -p- to do the comprehensive scan, and then uppercase PN not to do the live testing. And the last option of all would be ON to output the result into this file. The IP address has been changed. As you can see over here, the just only one open port on the target, which is 80, running HTTP service, and also the version information, which is Apache 2. Also, we can tell that the target has a robots file available, and which has file disallowed entries. Later, we need to use the browser to take a look at them, okay? So what we are going to do next is to do enumeration with HTTP service, both manually and automatically. Let's launch our browser to do the manual enumeration first. And we can put the IP address of the target into the address bar. As you can see, Dina, Angel of Learning, great. And there's some messages. Submit query, will be submitted to this directory Angel. Maybe not Angel, Angel 1. And as usual, we need to check the source code of this page by right-clicking. And as you can see over here, nothing we can get, nothing interesting we can get from the source code. Next, maybe we need to go to the robots file and the file entries. And we need to take a look at one by one. And the first one is uploads. Uploads. Yeah, nothing there. And next would be temp directory. Nothing there. Nothing. Interesting directory name. Yeah, we go back. However, hold on. If you check the source code, as you can see, my secret pass. So this must be the dictionary for the password. We can copy and create our own password dictionary. We can call it. And we can paste in here. Maybe I need to rename. Of course, if you don't want to rename, it's all right. Okay, so the password dictionary is there. However, at this moment, we don't know where to use such password dictionary yet. So we need to continue our enumeration. So the next directory should be Angel. We just copy. because I don't want to make mistake. Nothing there. And the last one. Okay, nothing there. Next, we can use some tools to do the automatic enumeration. For example, the first one, as always, I'd like to use Nicto. Nicto can review very rich information about the web application. For example, like version information and also the header information, and even give us some, the common files or directories like logouts, uploads. Of course, we have already took a look at all of them. Except this one, secure. This is a new discovery. We can access this directory. Secure. Press enter. We got the file backup. Of course, we need to download to our Kali Linux, and then we can move downloads backup to the current working directory, and then we can unzip backup. However, I think this is the password protected. However, there's some issues with this, the zip, skipping, and this is the file. This is a protected file, and maybe this issue is caused by the version. So maybe we can use other way to unzip. For example, we can use 7Z. This is another powerful compress and decompress utility, and we can use the option of X. If you don't know how to use this command, we can use help to display the usage of the 7Z command. As you can see, I can put the X to extract files with a full path. Okay, so let me X backup. However, we need to enter password. So next, I think we need to, crack or retrieve the password to decrypt this zip file. And the methodology I'd like to take next is very, very common and so frequent to use. So how to do? First of all, we can use zip to John to convert the zip file to hash. And then we can use John Reaper to crack, of course, because I've already made cracked earlier. So the John Reaper has cache and will not do the cracking again. Hashes, as you can see. So to display the decrypted password, we can use John show hashes. This is the password. The password is freedom. And then we can use 7Z to we need to provide the password freedom. We can copy and paste in here. And then we can, we got this file. From the extension, maybe you will be thinking that this file is audio file. However, before we try to open this MP3 file with some sort of a player, I'd like to use command to display the file type of this file. As you can see, actually this is a text rather than audio. Okay, so to open it would be very easy. We can use cat or any other command like less or more. Cat backup. And we got some message left by the author. I'm not too smart in computer, so this is the reason I always choose easy password with Kratz backup file. Of course, we have already downloaded the backup file, and here is username and password. My password, however, is hidden, and this is the URL. Of course, we need to access this secret SMS gateway. And we can copy and put in the browser. Login. And then we can, of course, because the password is not a big one, the password dictionary is very small. You can learn it manually. However, I'd like to take this opportunity to show you how to use Hydra to crack post form, because in most cases, the password dictionary would be very hard, very large, very huge. So the automation tool would be convenient, okay, in terms of efficiency and the time. So how to do? We can open up the inspect and go to the network tab. And of course, at this point, we have to note that the username is this one. We can copy and note it down to our notebook. And then we can put in here, and password, we can put any information as password and login. And the first request, of course, this is a post. So how to do? We can launch our Hydra, and with normal L to specify the username, and with uppercase P to specify the password dictionary. This case is our custom dictionary. If this dictionary cannot work, and then we can use, bigger word list like ROQ, and followed by the IP address of the target, and with option of F, which means that when the Hydra find the password, and then we quit the program, and then we need to specify the protocol. This case is post form, and then we need to pass the login page. We can copy this suffix in the URL, and we can put it in here, and then followed by the payload, the request payload, and we can switch to raw. We can copy. Oh, sorry, because here in the payload has CSRF. This is the cross-site, request forgery token. So this token will prevent us to do the cracking. So anyway, if the target, the web application doesn't utilize this feature, the cross-site forgery request forgery token, then we can use Hydra to crack. So this case, I'm so certain that the Hydra cannot work at all. However, I'd like to complete this command. We can copy the whole command. We can select all and put in here. And we need to, here we need to replace this one by the placer pass. And then we need to put the error message when we submit the invalid username and password. So we just put keyword invalid and press enter. Of course, this will not work or give us the false result, because the password dictionary is so small. We can try one by one, okay? So let's go back. Actually, the correct password should be this one, Dina. So we can put Dina login. Yeah, it works. We can close up this developer tool of the browser. Yeah, here. And as you can see, this is some sort of the plain SMS, CMS. Before we, this is another standard methodology. When we try to find the location to upload the PHP reversal file, this will consume a bit of time. Always, we have to search exploit for this CMS first, okay? Yeah, I'd like to make it clear. After we can get the administrators access to the CMS, usually like WordPress or like Drupal or Joomla, and then we can upload the code, the malicious code like PHP reverse shell file code. But before we do that, it would be wiser to search exploit for this CMS. I think it's clear enough, okay? So now we can use such a exploit. Actually, yeah, there are several exploits available, although at this moment, we didn't know the version of this place SMS. And do you notice that there are several exploits which is done by Metasploit? So very good thing, right? So it at least it's worth our efforts to launch Metasploit to try. Okay, so let's launch the Metasploit console. And then we can search play SMS and we can use. Of course, you can try one by one. However, to save time, I'd like to try this one. We can copy. This is the authenticated code execution exploit. Of course, at this moment, we have already got the credentials or authentication information. Then we can show options. We can set the local host to our Kali Linux and set local port number to be listened on, for example, like 555. And also we can set remote host to our target. And also we can set the username to, maybe I need to copy and paste it in here, and set the password to Dina. And we also need to set the target URI. Target. Okay, so this should be this one. We can copy from the browser address bar. We can copy and put it in here, and then we can run it or exploit. These two commands are the same. As you can see, it works. Meta session 1 opened. Wonderful. It means that we can get the initial foothold on the target. Okay, we can run command shell to get the command shell session, and we can spawn the bash session. By Python 2 is there on the target, so then we can import pty module spawn method being bash. Okay, it's done. Then we need to go to the home directory to start with the home directory. We need to do the local enumeration, right? There is only one normal user. Nothing there. So what can we do next? Of course, we can try to run sudo to see whether the current user www data can run sudo. It does. It can. So the next, the escalation would be very easy. We just utilize the Perl utility to elevate our privilege. However, the problem will come up in your mind how to do. Actually, we can get the help from this website, the GTF Obins website. This website contains different utilities and the methods to elevate our privilege. For example, this case should be Perl, and go to the sudo section And for us, we just copy the entire command and put it in here. As you can see from the banner, we have already got the pound symbol. It means that we have already got our privilege escalated. So then we can navigate to root directory, and then we can retrieve the root flag without any issue. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.